It's Sunday and round 2 of the motocross is on today at Johnson's Harbour, so we're on our way to go and check out some of the mud and things. As you can see, the weather is very, very nice, so hopefully we'll get some good shots to show you guys.
It is a glorious day here at Johnson's Harbour where round 2 of the motocross is fully underway. As you can see behind me, the expert class is barreling down the track, and we're going to show you some highlights of the day so far.
It was an absolutely perfect day for racing as riders from PeeWee, Junior, Clubman and Expert classes sent mud and dirt flying around the track at Johnson's Harbour.
Five young racers took part in the PeeWee class as they battled it out for first place. Experienced rider Seth Bonner took the win, with sibling duo Whitney and Dion Stewart coming close behind in second and third place. Lily Molkenberg came 4th with 14 points and Charlie Molkenberg came 5th.
The junior class saw 3 riders go head to head as they all aimed high for the top spot. After coming in second in the first round, Troy Grimmer came back with a vengeance and took the top spot with a score of 30 points. While Ty Clement just narrowly came in second place, just 6 points behind. Jesse Ross took third place with 10 points, totaling 34 points for both rounds of the motocross so far.
8 riders took the track in the Clubman class. Travis Jaffe took 30 points at Johnson's, bumping him into the top spot for the Clubman class so far this season. Joe Clark came second, with Robbie George nipping at his heels in third. Sean Kendrick came 4th with 16 points, followed by veteran rider Jimmy Moffat in 5th. Tyron Mittens came 6th, with Dallin Clingham and Clayton Yon coming in 7th and 8th place respectively.
The expert class was packed full to the brim as 13 riders tore up the track in a breakneck battle for first place. Jay Moffat carried on his winning streak as he left the competition in his dust with a score of 30 points, totaling 60 points across both rounds. Roger Shillito and Ryan Perry went head to head as they came around the track, with Roger narrowly making it into second while Ryan took third. In 4th place was Sean Moffat with a total of 16 points.
Dylan Robson was close behind as he came in 5th place. James Tillell and Lex Yon had only 1 point between them as they came in as 6th and 7th place. Finally, Adrian Sim came in 8th, with Peterkin Mittens coming in 9th place.
That's the racing done for today. We've had a dirt-fueled, action-packed time here at Johnson's Harbour. Now we're off to MPA.
Well, there's all kinds of activities going on, giving people from Stanley and Camp the opportunity to find out exactly what's happening in MPA.
It was a great chance for members of the community to see some of the military hardware MPC have on offer. So we decided to kick off our afternoon by having a nosy around the RAF Fire and Rescue fire engine.
From fire engines and ambulances to diggers and even boats, at first sight the MPC Open Day looked like a James Bond-esque Big Toys affair.
Carl caught up with squadron leader Mark Long, who has been flying jets for over 17 years.
So this is my 3rd deployment to the Falklands, and every time I come down here I notice that the population of the Falklands love the Typhoons. And so this is our opportunity just to share what we do with the rest of the community. So we're really proud of what we get up to on the flight, and it's just a great opportunity to get involved with Stanley and Goose Green, etc. So I get to get in this aircraft, 6.5 tons of fuel, and just rage around the Falklands, climb as high as I like, go as fast as I like around here, and just the freedom. And I get to look down on the Falklands as well. It's beautiful. So I can go from MPA out to the Weddell Islands, see the wildlife, and just feel the freedom of the Falklands.
The NPC Open Day catered for all ages with a timed military-style assault course for the children to have a go at, as well as a live demonstration from the dog handlers.
It quickly became apparent that one man had drawn the short straw.
Hannah bumped into a furry friend and her companion, dog handler Corporal Stewart.
Jet here is our drugs detection dog, so she works in the airports. She also works with customs down at Stanley, so checking some of the fishing boats and things like that, and then general sweeps around the camp. We start out our career with just protection dogs, which are the ones that work around at night, checking that no one's doing anything on any of the areas. From that, then we can choose to specialise in either search, so drugs, or arms and explosives, or then progress on to police training. So police dogs can take 4 to 2 months, depends on the dog really. So some dogs are very quick to learn it, others are a little slower. But then once they actually pass out, they get paired with a handler and then that training continues. But my absolute favourite thing is tracking people. So if someone wanders away from somewhere or gets lost, I can get my dog to search the ground and find where they are. So that's good.
Meanwhile, outside, some of the fire crew were hard at work as they put on a live accident and emergency demonstration for members of the public.
The fire and rescue team used specialist electric clamps to saw off the roof of a Land Rover Defender and extract a dummy casualty.
It was a hands-on day as members of the public were invited to have a go at using some of the more heavy machinery.
And after you tired yourself out with the big toys, a full spread was on offer to nibble. Fancy some spam rations, anyone?
The event tied Mount Pleasant and the Stanley community together, with friendly faces from Safe Lane Global and Falklands Conservation exhibiting their services.
Hannah couldn't resist getting involved planting a boxwood shrub.
We're trying to promote the boxwood community. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to encourage everybody to take one home and sort of plant them up, and when they get nice and big you can put them in the garden or out in the camp somewhere. So what you need to do is put a bit of gravel in the bottom.
A little bit of gravel in the bottom.
About half an inch.
You have to say when. I'm not very good at working in inches.
That should be about right. And then if you want to put some compost in there, you want about that much off the top with compost.
Go.
Wonderful. And then if you want to pick your boxwood cutting.
Oh gosh, here we go.
We've got a Bruce there, we've got a Zoe there, we've got a Spencer there.
I'm going to go for a Bruce, I think. It's got to be a Bruce. There's my Bruce.
So if you just stick him in.
There we go.
And then if we just we put a bit more gravel in just around the top.
Fab.
And that just keeps him all tucked up nicely.
And what happens when Bruce starts to go mad? Where do I put him?
So when he starts to go mad, I'd go out onto the common somewhere, find a sheltered spot and just plant him in or stick him in the garden.
Oh, nice. Fabulous. Thank you very much. I will enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Come on, mate. Once I eventually managed to drag Carl away from the fire engine, we got back on the road, homeward bound. Oh gosh, finally we've made it back to the studio after our very long day of filming, but we had such a great time filming the motocross up at Johnson's Harbour, and obviously the MPA Open Day was good fun.
Yes. And we'd just like to say a big thank you for everyone that took part. We had such a great time and we're really looking forward to doing it again sometime in the future.